Good morning, Sir Cortez. I'm Cherry and Ello from BS Ed 3, and it's my pleasure to present to you my assigned task, which is discussing what media literacy is not. But before we proceed to the main topic, let us define first media. Media is the main means of mass communication, broadcasting, publishing, and the internet regarded collectively. When we say main means of mass communication, mao ni siya ang tinugdanan or gigikanan to let people communicate not only here in our country but also in the other country. We can band together or connect to our loved ones even they are far away from us. That is the big help of media. Next, what is media literacy? Media literacy encompasses the practices that allow people to access, critically evaluate, and create or manipulate media. Media literacy also is not restricted to one medium. It means that people must criticize carefully judgment or judicious evaluation before we jump to the conclusion or we without knowing it better. Media also is not restricted to one medium because media it has a variety of medium that can be used so that we can make our work or task more convenient. Say for example, when we use the Facebook, then we open again a research. Kani siya, kaya ni siya buhaton sa media. Here are 5 definitions of what media literacy is not. Criticizing media is not media literacy. However, being media literate sometimes requires that one indeed criticize what one says and hear. Therefore, once maingon tag, i-criticize nato ang media. Dili na siya makonsider as media literacy. Because ang gina-criticize nato is the information. Kay ang ginakritik nato as media literate is the information. Ang media is the medium of this critic. So dili nato siya pwede dili siya ma-consider as media literacy kay ang atong ginakritik ang katong information nga ginahatag sa media. Merely producing media is not media literacy. However, being media literate is the ability to produce media. Producing media is not easy as 1, 2, 3. Creating media product can't be called as media literacy. Simply because when we say media literacy, it means that encompasses the practices that allow people to access, critically evaluate, and create or manipulate media. So, before we can call it a media literacy, it will first undergo the right procedure. Even one will already as media literate, he or she must follow its rules and regulations. Teaching with media, videos, presentation, and etc. does not equal to media literacy. And education in media literacy must also include teaching about media. Yes, it's true. Teaching using media or any presentation does not equal media literacy. Why? It is because you are just using media. You are not teaching about media. Using and teaching has a big difference. When we say using, it means of accomplishing a purpose or a result employ. While teaching show or explain to someone who to do something. Next, viewing media and analyzing it from a single perspective is not media literacy. The media literacy requires both the ability and willingness to view and analyze media from multiple position and perspective. Yes, based in the definition itself, you must think and evaluate critically. Evaluating is not just you view or study it once, but before you can evaluate something, first know it better and study it many times. Because media literacy requires both the ability and willingness to view and analyze media from multiple position and perspective. So dapat ato yun siyang hunahunaon ug tarong kung tama ba yun ang atong gibuhat. Dili kay mo direct na lang ta dito sa conclusion nga patakabalo ug unsa gyud ang tama adto niya. Media literacy does not simply means knowing what and what not to watch. It means that watch carefully and think carefully. In my point of view, knowing what and what not to watch is not media literacy because you are just simply knowing it. Ang iyo lang ay alam mo lang kung alin ang dapat mong panoorin o hindi. Halimbawa, pag nag-YouTube ang isang bata, 'di ba? There's always a parental guidance so that the child will be guided to not watch those bad video. Another thing is that dili po ni siya matawag nga media literacy because ang media ay ang gitan-aw sa bata igo lang to ay is the information nga ginahatag sa media. Kibali ang media isa siya ka medium nga gigamit para maka-view ang mga bata or ang mga tao. Another example of not media literacy is kanang bashing. Para sa anang naay mag-post og mga video nga negative video. Then daghan kay didto mga nag-comment nga kaning bati nga mga comment about adtong video ha. Dili po na siya matawag o kaning media literacy because kanang ang ginakritik lang nato ang katong video nga atong gitan-aw, ang information nga ginapagawa sa media, not because ang media is the only one, is the medium that can be used para ma-view nato to siya nga video. That's all. Thank you. For